3D printers can print human beings! Sort of. A couple of months back, I did a story on 3D printers being able to print things like hamburgers and human ears. And while that was both creepy and cool, it's nothing compared to what they're doing now. Take Eric Morger, for example. Now Eric, he had a giant tennis ball-sized tumor growing beneath the skin of his face. During the operation to remove the tumors, doctors had to remove his jaw, cheekbone, and left eye, leaving a giant hole in his face. Scientists then used computer scans of his skull to reconstruct what the rest of his face should look like and put that information into a 3D printer to print Eric a mask resembling his missing face. The resulting mask allowed him to do things like drink water and talk again, which he hadn't been able to do properly since the surgery. Scientists have also started using 3D printers to recreate bone fragments to replace fractured skulls, outfitted with tiny holes so living tissue can adhere to the 3D printed surface. But 3D printers aren't stopping at the human head. They're printing internal organs now too. Scientists have discovered a way to print 3D living tissue. The way it works is a 3D printer inserts tiny water droplets into drops of oil to create lipid bilayers, which mimic living cell membranes. Then those droplets are used to make a material that can bend like human muscle and transmit signals throughout the body like neurons. Bioprinting company Organovo has also successfully 3D printed a functioning human liver, albeit a very teeny tiny little liver. The liver is only 4 millimeters across and half a millimeter deep, but has the ability to produce proteins that carry hormones and enzymes throughout the human body. And while it can't perform all of the functions of a full-sized human liver, it is an important first step towards bioprinting of donor organs. 3D printers are even being used to help blind people see art. A group of Harvard students are currently working on a project called Midas Touch, which will take flat paintings and interpret them as 3D texturized sculptures. Let's just hope their art looks better than this.
Tell me what you think of it.
Oh, it's wonderful.
This is how I see you.
So what do you guys think? Are we getting closer to a 3D printed human in the future? Let me know what you think in the comments below. And as always, please subscribe to the channel. For TFN, I'm Scott Bromley saying this episode was actually hosted by a 3D printed version of me. No, really, check out my Twitter feed. I'm actually in Hawaii right now. The real version of me, not this 3D printed version.